What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video on Bitcoin. Your daily update. I hope you had a great week. I hope you're having a good start of the weekend so far. Well, we'll talk about what's going on. I mean, right now in general, Bitcoin hasn't moved that much in a couple of days. And if you remember what I said yesterday, what that means is that I think the probability of some sort of a flush or some sort of a bigger pullback becomes more likely. All right, because what's happening right now, and like I said, I've said this countless times in all of the daily updates in the last week, but it is fully necessary that you know this. The funding rates across the board, I mean, they were a little bit less high for Bitcoin, but right now they're high again. The funding rates are crazy, all right? So what that means is that if you're long, you have to pay a pretty big percentage of your position every funding round to actually keep that position open. Now, what that means is that, you know, if the price continues to go up, which has been the case until Wednesday, that's fine, all right? Because you can pay those fees, and especially also if you bought down here, I mean, you still it's not that much, all right? So you can still pay those fees. If you assume, which at this moment does technically seem most likely, that Bitcoin will still move up to its previous all-time highs right here at 68 and 66,000. However, like I said, the longer we stay at that level, the more they have to pay. And if we just stay at this level, well, that's obviously going to lead to some sort of a sell-off at some point of time. So I would be careful about that. But at this moment, like I said, purely technically and fundamentally, I would say at least Bitcoin is still very bullish. All right. Right now, just in general, if you look at the markets are just strong, all right? I can't even remember the last time we saw Bitcoin volume at around 40 billion on a Saturday. I mean, last Saturday it was 18, just for reference, all right? So the volume is crazy. We almost hit $100 billion in volume. You can see in general that the volume in the all-time for the first time in a long time, we're actually getting back to those same levels as, for example, the start of 2020. So that's very bullish, of course. So in general, the markets are getting more bullish. Now, with these funding rates, we're going to get those spikes down. We're definitely going to get those. Altcoins even more, even though at this moment, altcoins are a bit stronger because the Bitcoin dominance is weak. But yeah, we're going to get that. But right now, technically and fundamentally, I am still bullish on Bitcoin, all right? So I think right now what we're doing, and that's also what you saw yesterday, and we talked about that yesterday as well, is it seems to me that we're just grabbing some liquidity to the upside and the downside right now, all right? So that's part of that consolidation. You can see that right here. I mean, there's still a lot of liquidity towards 64,000, but most of the liquidity right now is a bit down towards, you know, 60,000, but most around 61,000. So I think we'll stay in this level for now, all right? So between, let's say between 60,000 and 63,500. And ultimately, what we're waiting for is a breakout. And given the market circumstances and given the technicals, which I think at this moment are still bullish, I would say a bullish breakout up to that magnet of a level at the previous high and potentially to spike up higher towards 70,000. I think that's most likely. But I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, like I said, at this moment, we're just waiting for that consolidation to break. I think it's most likely we will get a bullish breakout. I definitely think it's most likely we'll spike up towards 64,000 again with the liquidity that's there. But ultimately, you should be careful, all right? Because euphoria can be a very dangerous drug, all right? Right now, I can speak from experience. Spot portfolios are up a lot, all right? And some of us are in amazing trades probably. But that's also the time to be cautious, all right? Because if Bitcoin gets a bearish breakout below 60,000 here, which is possible, especially with these funding rates, and I would even say that's doomed to happen eventually, we'll have a big pullback, all right? We can pull back into 57,000. I don't think we'll drop down lower initially, but from there, the market structure could change into something more bearish. So be careful for that. But that's, like I said, for now, I'm still bullish. I will keep you updated on that, of course. So if you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. And for now, have a great weekend. Take care and bye.